Hello, everyone. So, hello, everyone. You're watching the live video. After a long time, I've come to this YouTube channel, and the reason being of coming in this YouTube channel is to aware people who are new to buy a new property in the NCR, especially Delhi NCR. I'm not sure about the areas, locations of Maharashtra and MP side or other part of India. But if I talk about Delhi NCR region, so you need to very much aware and active about all the builders and properties which you are looking and which you wanted to buy. So it's a very universal truth that whenever you go and you want to like visit any building, a newly building by a builder, and you go and salespeople comes and tell you all the like date that this will be a tentative date of delivery and blah blah things. They will also promise you sometime that this will be our final date to deliver the projects. But guys, please don't trust on them, because no matter what, they don't care about your hard earned money. They don't care about how you coming, how much pressure you have, and what dream you have to buy the flat, everything. They don't care about each and everything. So if you really wanted to save your hard-earned money, don't trust on the builders uh, just for seeing their construction, just for listening their words, because sales team are always professional to convince people, and we are the one who sometimes become uh, the victim of that. We easily like influence by their words, their promises, etc, and then we trust and then we take. But eventually in NCR, Delhi NCR is still, the problems are same, that most of the builders are delaying their projects. I don't know what is the reason. Even I have seen so many apartments and buildings and real estates which where they are very much uh, you can say established in the industry, and when the time comes to sell their flat, they are pretty much sure about that this will be the tentative date, and we'll promise that we will deliver that flat by that day. And even rera, I think it's a fully corrupt company. If I talk about rera, so rera is completely not in control. If I talk about the authority, they're also not in control. So all these things, they are totally not in control, and hence they don't want actually when RERA has been made, it's just for the buyer, it's not for the builder. But if you see the current situation around this Delhi NCR region, so RERA is more for the builder, because if I'm putting my hard-earned money to buy a flat, and where I spend crores of rupees to buy a 3 BHK flat or 4 BHK flat, then there's something has to have a responsibility by the RERA and authority to come up fast and to tighten the the builder, that what are those transparency of like delivering floor by floor basis things and all the updates. But no one is taking care. Even your builder is not giving any such updates that how your building is actually progressing. So overall, the situation is that government is not at all investing their efforts. They are not taking a responsibility to how to tight the RERA and the authority and the builder. All these things. So I believe that you must you just go through with the builder, and before buying any flat, you think twice and thrice. I would say that there are top builders only believe on those top builders who are already created their image in front of among the all the main areas. I mean, if I talk about Prestige, Godrej, and like Sobha, so these are the builder actually where you can trust and promote. But other builders who are actually started just like 10 years, 5 years back, you can't trust. Uh, because I remember few builders, they are like 50 years old builder, but still उनकी नीयत ही नहीं साफ है. They are still like the same as they were, and that's the reason I'm saying that don't spend money on those builders. Be attentive, be cautious about that, and don't trust any builder. And that's the simplest thing, because if you buy a flat, you are a private employee, you have a hard earned money, right? And to give your hard earned money with the loan, a huge loan amount, it's a completely a trap. And I think nowadays I would suggest that the loan is actually a trap. If you take loan, you will always be a problematic for your future and all the responsibility. And if you really want to take loan, so just try to find a right builder, a top class builder, a top notch builder. Even if you have to pay some extra money to buy that flat, but go with the top notch builder. Don't go with the middleware builders who are only collapsing your money and delaying the projects, and at the end you will be compromised with each and everything. So this is it which I was trying to tell, and trying to aware the people who are a new buyer who are thinking to buy a new flat. Thank you very much.